come on down to the Cod Shack here at the coast. Coastal Maine. We got everything cod, breaded cod, on sandwiches.
Yes.
Cod on a stick. Oh, it's going
And
again.
cod tacos are now on sale for $2.99. So get your ass down here to the Cod Shack, Coastal Maine,
Do you think it's
Route
gonna
1,
go again?
Wisconsin.
Do you think it's gonna go again?
Oh, $3.99
It
for
just
a
won't stop.
cod sandwich with
That's
extra
wild.
mayo.
That's interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off so that it doesn't do it again.
I was running out of cod ideas.
I forgot that I was listening to music with fucking loop on.
Oh.
I wasn't
Is that what
expecting
happened?
that. Yeah, I was listening to the new 2022 Revolver mix. So I was like doing
That's a thing?
comparisons. Yep.
Oh,
Apparently it's pretty shitty. This is JJTI.
it's shitty.
Yeah, season 2, episode 39. I was requested that I say the episode, season number, and episode number at the beginning of every podcast.
Good.
Who
I like
requested
that. I love who requested
super fan, self-proclaimed.
Ooh,
Self-proclaimed super fan.
Was it you?
It wasn't. It was our most recent Patreon subscriber.
Who's that?
I'm not going to say their name, just in case, they don't want their name out there.
Super fan. We love
That's
you.
creepy. Super fan.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'll send you my toenail clippings.
Please don't do that.
Well, they're on Patreon. I mean, we got to give them extra shit.
Oh, they're going to see the extra shit that we filmed earlier.
That's
Don't worry
fucking
about
nasty.
that. So yeah,
Ugh.
they requested that I do that. They also, some housekeeping. They requested that I do a better job with the audio levels.
With the audio levels, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They do go up and down a lot. I
Yeah.
feel like sometimes it's very loud
Mm.
and sometimes it's very quiet,
Well,
meaning the up and down,
The issue is I listen to it while I edit it, and then a week goes by. And then I don't listen to them back to back to back. They're talking about between like episodes.
Wait, what?
Like
okay.
one
Yeah, like
episode
if-
will be much louder, and then the next episode, like the actual.
Okay, yeah.
When I compress the audio, it's fine.
Yeah.
But
It's because they
between
just
episodes.
want to listen to multiple episodes
Right.
at once
So
without
when
having to go like and
they
then,
listen to,
you
like,
know,
all of
do
them
their
in a
thing.
row.
Yeah.
it varies a lot because I
Who's
don't.
doing that?
This person.
Wow.
I've done that when, like, before I became a member of the show. I listened.
I guess.
You were already in season 2. I listened from the first episode all the way. I was the person that every single Monday, I'm still that way. Every single Monday I listen to a new episode and I listen to myself talk. It's kind of, I don't like
Soothing?
it sometimes. No, I don't like hearing my voice sometimes.
Oh, really?
So
I don't like hearing my voice ever, and I have to edit this. I have to edit the gameplay videos we do, and I have to edit the movie commentaries.
Anytime I hear my voice, I'm like, that's weird.
yeah, I'm the same way.
I think most people are.
It depends on it also depends on the episode because sometimes I'll be sitting here and then I'll be like, I'm not gonna listen to this episode.
But I do.
Don't like what I
Have you ever used like an intercom?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that. I like hearing my voice
You like the
booming
power?
over it. Yeah, it's just great. Just booming over the whole store.
Use
Yeah.
a megaphone
Yeah.
in a field.
And it's like, it
Gives you
gives you
power.
it does give you power because, like, if I no longer wanted my job, you know
Right.
what I could do? I could just, like, if I really got to the point, and this would have to be bad because I put up with a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It would have to be real bad, but, like, I would get on there and just have, like, a psychotic breakdown. Like, just start saying crazy shit into there and, like, throwing people under the rug. Like, this guy did this to me. That, like, they'd have to call the cops.
Mhm.
Yeah. They'd be trying to get the phone away. I'd be, like, swinging at them. Like,
You have a
You know.
knife in one hand.
oh, yeah, for sure. But it would have to be real bad for me to do that.
What I would do is I would wait for it to be really busy,
Mm-hmm.
and then I would say, like, there's a sale on something in some department for like 15 minutes.
For 15 minutes and
Just,
see how many
like,
people like rush
Start
over.
saying shit like that.
You want some
Everything
wine?
half off.
Yeah, 50% off,
Wine is,
aisle 13. Just on
Oh
like massive rush.
50% off meat products.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
There would
I
actually
would
be,
rush to
like-
that, yeah.
Yeah, that would be yeah, because it would be cleaned out in a second.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
also,
Would you have to honor that? I don't know.
I don't think so. I would also wait until I had to take a pretty massive fart, and then I would end it by farting onto the phone.
Oh, that's just disgusting.
Yeah, how horrible is it to do that? That's how I would end that. Is there anything else? Oh, we have been requested to do a movie commentary.
Oh, okay.
For a specific
we can do
movie.
that. For a specific movie.
Hitch,
Hitch.
starring Will Smith.
Okay, interesting. I've never seen that one.
Oh, I have. We watched it in school on one of those days where they're like, we're going to put on a movie on because we don't care about teaching you.
What is that? There's nothing educational in that movie.
I don't know what to tell you. We watched it in school.
Wow.
There's also nothing educational about Romeo and Juliet, but we watched that shit.
You watched that? in
Yeah,
school?
why would you watch that? Oh, this
Because
is.
of Shakespeare.
We are talking.
Oh, this,
Okay, well, we don't need to say it. We can just say high school.
This is a.
but we know.
This is a
Now we know.
not a higher end school.
Listen.
It's a little it's a questionable academics.
I'm not saying
Aren't there like middle schoolers dating high schoolers and shit going on there?
probably all
They're
the
attached.
the middle school and the high
Really?
school
Yeah,
is
that's
weird
weird.
building.
Attached?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
Mm.
I mean, they're pretty separated as far as like times go.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was weird when I was in high school. A lot of seniors were dating freshmen.
Yeah, nothing wrong with
And
that.
that was, I mean,
It seems weird, but that's like 4 years.
but
Like
yeah.
that evens out quickly.
Yes.
But when you turn 18, dating a 14-year-old, I think it's
Well,
a little. It's getting a
14?
little weird to
Yeah,
me.
that's 4 years, bud.
I know it's 4 years. It's a little weird,
I
isn't
just
it?
said it evens out, and 4 years is no longer weird.
Yeah, but at that age, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of is weird. Yeah, it's weird.
Like,
No, it's
But
pretty
that
fucking-
at that age, but when you're like,
someone 18 dating a 14-year-old is the same as me dating an 18-year-old, but one of those is much more socially acceptable.
yeah, I would have to agree. Like socially acceptable, like when you get in your 20s and 30s and everything like that. 4 years, sometimes 5 years is not that big of a deal. Okay, I just have to throw that out there.
Anything else you want to throw out there? About how you faked being sick all last week so you didn't have to do the podcast or buy a costume?
Oh yeah, because she poisoned her boyfriend.
I ate those mozzarella sticks at the bar. I know that they're fine.
They're fine.
There's
You just have
nothing
to
wrong.
say that you're
So-
fine. You're not
So
fine. Huh?
he had.
I don't know why you're so aggressive.
So
You just have to say that you're fine. You're not
you're
fine.
fine. He ended up testing positive for COVID.
There you go.
So
Jordan gave him COVID through you.
through me
For
apparently.
you.
Because then I got really sick, and I tested 3 times for COVID, and I tested negative every single time, but I did get really sick,
Yeah,
and
but,
I was with someone in a close proximity who had COVID, so I'm assuming I also
well,
had
I
COVID.
was around somebody who got really sick and tested negative,
Yeah,
and I didn't get really sick and tested
positive. Yeah, so yeah, it was just like congestion, fever, headaches,
When was the last
chronically
time you used?
fatigued. Last time I used like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that's why. That's why. You can't stop that shit
Can't
cold
stop
turkey.
that.
you
Yeah,
know?
know,
you gotta do a
it's
little bit
true.
of weed yourself off. Eat some lemon poppy seed muffins for a little while.
Yeah.
Fail some drug tests.
It's in Lois. Wait, no, what's her? The hell's
Yeah.
the
Go
woman
on.
from Seinfeld?
Elaine?
Elaine, yeah,
Elaine.
not Lois. What I think, yeah,
Family Guy?
It's
Is that
Family
who you're
Guy.
No.
thinking?
Elaine. Yeah,
Trying to-
she
trying to
fails
make that
she
connection?
fails a drug test in one episode.
Yeah.
She's eating the
Lemon poppy seeds.
The seeds, yeah.
seeds,
Which is a real thing.
no, it isn't.
It is.
You can't fail a drug test eating
You
that.
can.
No, you cannot. I don't
You
believe that.
Can. Mythbusters tested it.
I don't
They-
believe.
Oh,
I
don't
think
believe
it's an
this.
Because
exorbitant
I was
amount.
about to say, like, I thought
Yeah, it
like
would
you
have to be
could.
an
It just had to
insane
be a
amount.
lot. It couldn't
It wasn't
be like,
insane. It was like 2 bagels. Like it's more than what you would think most people would eat,
Oh,
but it's not
okay.
like
can eat 2
15
bagels.
bagel. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, are you counting like when you cut
Whole
the bagel in
bagels.
half?
Whole bagels.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Like that
because
was
I
enough to
actually
fail you.
thought,
Or
when
eat like 3 slices of cake.
Because when I
Or, like, lemon
heard,
I
poppy
still
seed
don't
cake.
believe that.
yeah, because when I heard like, oh, it's poppy
You
seeds,
show me the
and-
proof.
and then
Okay, I'll show you the
Did
episode of
Mythbusters get this on video?
Yes, it's a television show.
because I heard like, yeah, if it's like poppy seeds, you can like fail a drug test, and then I heard, oh, but you have to have a lot. But then when you say 2 bagels, I can fucking eat 2 bagels
Yeah, that's
like
not that
very
hard to
easily.
do.
That's not a lot.
It wasn't like, I don't think like 1 bagel or 1 muffin or anything would do that.
fail you. Yeah.
But it was a lot, but it wasn't enough to be the point like, oh, nobody would ever do that. Like it was like a thing that you could see somebody doing.
I took
Next time sorry.
I was gonna say I took a drug test recently, and then the first time
Why?
I like, because sometimes I take drug tests.
Okay.
Recently, I guess a year ago for work.
Interesting.
But when you work in the mental health field, they drug test you anyway.
Right,
So
listen, it's
when you're a
fine.
counselor, they drug test you.
I was gonna say they didn't drug test me for my job.
And I just remember that on that assessment, it asked if I ate certain foods, and it listed the foods that I ate. Like they're like, did you eat any of these types of foods before the drug test? And I remember one of them being like poppy seeds on there. And I was like,
because
look
poppy
at them.
seeds are just opium.
I was about to
Mine
say,
never asked me that.
yeah, like I found that so interesting. That only happened to me once, and it was the last time I took a drug test.
Yeah.
You've never taken a drug test?
No, I've taken drug tests, but
Yeah.
I've never. I don't know what I said.
They never came back for me. I was in that room forever. Finally, I opened the door. I got like a thing of piss in my hand. This guy's looking at me. I'm like, what do you want me to do?
Like...
Yeah.
You're supposed to leave it on like the counter. Usually there's a little counter in there. You just leave it
No,
on.
she said she was coming back for my piss. And she didn't come back.
Listen, I'm just telling you how it was when I did it.
Yeah, it's always different. Where did you go?
The
Did you go
hospital.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it was like a blood check.
See,
thing
I went
to make
to-
sure I didn't have.
I went to like
any diseases.
yeah. No, that's not at the hospital. I went to like this.
I mean, it was.
family planning type
I can
place.
assure you, I went to the hospital.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, like mine were all like different because a lot of them mine were like I worked at hospitals. I worked with the police. They always have to get like drug tests and stuff like that. And then sometimes depending on where I lived, if I lived in a really rural area of West Virginia, I would have a female nurse be in the bathroom with me to make sure, like, when I was peeing, I was peeing like that, like I wasn't faking my piss.
The place that I went was like, if you were like on parole or something, you'd go there to, because like I gave her this thing from my work because that's where they told me to go, and the woman was like, oh, I've seen these before. Like as if I was like a drug addict. Yeah. I was like, it's just for
You're
my
here
job.
for parole.
I'm like 19. I'm not doing any hard drugs.
Wasn't there a story? I think it involved. Fuck! I have to do another trigger warning for sexual assault on this episode. Damn it! I think it involves something like that.
When do we have to do a trigger warning?
I had to do a trigger warning.
Yeah, we always we always do.
So I think it had to do with like a criminal case involving that, and there was some DNA stuff. So they took they did some blood on like one of the suspects, and they're like, oh, it's like different blood, it's fine. And then like years later, they revisited it, or like a certain amount of time later, and then he wouldn't let them do it in one of his arms. He's like, you have to do it in this arm. And then they had trouble finding the vein. And then when they did, they found the blood was like super old.
What?
Like if you had
like
just
a fake arm.
kept,
oh my God,
he had
this
like,
little,
he had put blood in his arm.
Oh,
Gross.
Like somebody else's blood, like in a plastic tube in his arm somehow. I don't know where I'm getting this from. I don't know if it's true.
That sounds like BS to me.
But
because it would be all sewn up. They would be like, you got to do it in this arm, and there'd be stitches all around.
I don't know.
Not necessarily.
You could like
not
do a little incision and slide it up.
Because I was going to say, because there is like a female like birth control, which is this little like stick tube thing, and then they shove it into your arm, and there's no like stitches or anything like that. It just like pops into your arm.
Good God, how's that work?
It's called Nexaplon.
Nexaplon.
Sounds like a transformer.
It is.
I had it before a long time ago, and it's a little tiny hole, and they just like, and it's kind of like, I guess, like almost like a piercing. They just shove it in, like it just pops in underneath your skin, and it's supposed to like pump out hormones. And then I didn't like it anymore. It's supposed to last 5 years, and it's supposed to, and then they're supposed to just take a little knife and like cut your arm and pull it out. And then they found the fun story about that one.
Here we go.
See, I'm hearing that, and then I'm thinking like the whole Trojan aisle, in the grocery. Like, why not just stick with that? I'd rather than
Well, I understand.
Mine got lodged in my muscle, so they couldn't find it.
Got
so
too jacked.
They actually had to like I had to have surgery on my arm, and they had to cut through my muscle to get it So
That sounds terrible.
and I did that and then went right to work
There you go.
after surgery. I couldn't move my arm. It was in so much pain. But like, yeah,
Did they give you anything?
no, because they just did a local on my arm and they're just like, have fun, bye.
So you didn't even get to get high at work.
No,
Yeah.
Interesting.
no. And because it was in my muscle, they're like, oh, it wasn't working the whole entire time. Then if it was stuck in your
This
muscle,
sounds
and I was
like
like, oh my God. And then they had to
that
like,
sounds kind of like a lawsuit situation.
they had to like,
potentially.
they had to like pregnancy test me and everything like that. And they're like, oh no, you're not pregnant. All right, let's do the surgery. Cool. And I was like, okay, thanks.
So
I
that
was like 21.
not a recommended product.
It's not I wouldn't recommend it. It also made me gain 80 pounds and I was a raging psycho bitch. I had so many boots.
All right.
It was
Interesting.
fun. Yeah. Female birth control is awful for your body system. That's all I have to say.
Sometimes.
So it depends, but a lot of the times it messes you up. So
Me being an expert on female hormones and how they affect the female body.
You know what the best form of birth control is?
abstinence?
Sex doll.
Cutting your dick off.
Sex doll.
So, funny story about what I was looking up on
Dildos and sex
Amazon the
dolls.
other
Oh
day.
no, okay.
I
Good
thought it would be funny for
segue.
the next time Ashley fakes being sick, so she's not on the podcast. We
Yeah.
could have a little like $20 blow up doll,
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be
and we
cool.
could put it in her spot.
Yes.
They're only $20.
Some of them are.
Why don't we just
Oh,
put our
hell
money
yeah.
together and get one of those super realistic ones?
Those aren't that
Yes.
expensive either. They're like
How much are
$100
them?
something for
$100
just the
something
torso.
Oh, not
Oh no.
just
We
the
want
torso.
the whole. We want the whole body.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't want
The
to.
ones that they
Put my
ship
money
over from
towards that.
Japan.
Yeah.
How much are those?
I don't know.
How much is a real doll?
I don't know.
I'm not asking you. I'm
No.
asking our
Head
I'm the
researcher?
head
yeah,
researcher.
our head
Okay.
researcher.
All right. How much do I really want to mess up my
I
Google
bet they're
searching?
like 3,000.
I bet you can get one for one.
Like a used one.
No, just brand new. You can definitely get a used
There's this
one.
place in Japan where you can go, you pay this guy, and it's just all these other rooms, like a brothel, but
Mhm.
it's just with those real dolls.
There you go.
And I don't know what he cleans
Alright.
them and everything.
I'm gonna
but-
hurt my Google search history by
Yeah,
like
you're
looking
fine.
this up.
It's probably
It's
the
okay.
worst thing you've
I'm
looked up on this podcast.
Incognito tab. Let's go.
Why don't
but-
you just clear your browsing history?
That takes too much time.
I clear mine every night.
Oh really? I should
Yeah.
do that. Okay.
People are crazy.
I don't want people looking at
100%
stuff I've looked
genuine
at.
sex dolls.
They
Let's
can
go.
see it still.
Yeah. I don't look up illegal stuff.
No, but
Oh yeah, like the incognito tab just doesn't put anything in my browser history. The
Correct.
The FBI agent looking through my phone,
No, it'd be more
obviously.
like the
and,
CIA.
we want to game and cosplay sex dolls. Do we want what do we want? There's so much shit here.
Well, it's gonna
Okay.
be one that looks like you.
There's not gonna be any. No.
Yeah, Ashley, type in the description what you think you look like.
Well, how'd they get the one from
No.
Sunny? You can customize it. and
That's
make
not
them,
a
right?
sex doll. That was just a regular. They just made that. Like that's not a usable sex doll.
I bet you it is.
It's not because I've listened to the podcast where they talk about it. They're like, yeah, we couldn't get an actual sex doll to look like Dennis, so we just had to make one.
They're
but
like,
it was an actual sex
No,
doll.
they were just like,
They made it, but
no, it's not fuckable. You cannot fuck the Dennis doll.
its mouth was open.
It doesn't matter. There's
Yeah, we
nothing
could do
in
it.
there.
You could fuck anything if you use your imagination.
Yeah.
They're like $1,800.
Oh, so less than what I thought. Wait,
Yeah.
1,800. Yeah,
Yeah.
less than what I said.
Yeah. But with shipping,
Oh, that's where
that's
they.
going to kill
That's
you
where they
because
get
they
you.
probably
That's where
weigh
they
quite a
get
bit.
That's where they get you. Do they? I don't think they do because you can pick them up.
I
move 'em
mean,
around.
do
I
we
can pick
want
up a
okay,
person too.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
they.
but I've seen there's this dude who he made them. That was his job.
Oh.
I watched this documentary. I think it was on Netflix.
Yep.
Netflix used to have some weird shit.
They've
on there.
got that Where's My Jet thing coming up.
Yeah.
They got.
Did you watch that?
Oh, you know what's fucked up? I thought it was hilarious.
Probably whatever you're about
But-
to say.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. So that show Dahmer,
Yeah.
Ashley,
Oh yeah.
that was featured in the LGBTQ
section?
of Netflix. And they took it out recently. They just got automatically sent in there. I was like, I don't know. I thought that was funny.
What?
Do we want like a skinny?
You keep saying we.
do we want a
Jordan's the
skinny
one who
doll?
wants this.
You said you wanted one.
Skinny
I
doll,
want
a
one of the
curvy doll,
blow-up ones.
MILFs.
What do you want?
You've got a
This is for
spinning
you.
wheel.
We got a
here.
spinning wheel, dude. Can you want me to spin the wheel to see what percentage I can get off of?
Yeah.
I have to put in my email address.
Put in Jordan's.
That's when you just make up a new email.
I'm all right. I'm
BigDickMcGee@gmail.com.
Back in the day, anytime we were gonna look up something or post something on YouTube that was like just fucking weird or dumb, like without like we used to just do that like just a troll.
yeah.
And we just like my friend would just like make a different email. He's like, I'm not using my actual email for this.
That only stops like the most
I
basic
mean-
search. Anyone who actually cared could see right through that.
Right through what?
A different email because we come from the same ISP.
Yeah, we weren't putting illegal stuff online.
I'm not saying it's illegal.
Yeah, so why I wouldn't care.
People can just look at that. If you don't care, why are you using a different email?
from his account, it's not gonna pop up on YouTube. Your email's not gonna pop up unless you share
You
it.
can track it down.
Unlike young girls who normally have small breasts, MILF-style love dolls have mature bodies and huge boobs. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Is there a picture?
Interesting.
Oh no, there's a lot of.
Please don't do anything. I
Oh
have to
my,
blur.
oh my god. Well, I like that one with the white,
Oh,
white
with the
leotard.
I want to see.
Oh my god, those are some.
Yes,
Let me see.
she'd be great for the couch.
Yeah, we can.
The only thing is like we
slap
can't
a brown
we
hair
can't
wig on
leave
that.
it here in James's apartment though.
No, we can just leave it sitting there.
No, because you're gonna do something to it.
You're gonna do something.
It's coming home with me.
Okay. Listen, if it's going home with anyone, it's going home with her.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I know how to
But
use
she's
it.
got a boyfriend.
Yes.
So?
What's
She
wrong
might
with
get
that?
jealous.
No.
I think she
fine.
might get jealous. She
Hell
being the
no.
doll.
Oh, I was about to say like, hell no, I don't care. Like, but like, no.
How much is that one?
Free pubic hair. We can have a pubic hair.
I think we were gonna be keeping close on
this one
Yeah,
This
but
one
that doesn't
is,
change the realism.
is $2,000.
Okay.
Oh, we can get a free second head.
With a different expression?
I don't know.
Is one of them like maybe like her regular face and the other one's like her like orgasm face?
I don't know. Removable vagina. That's good. It's
Yeah,
good for
so that
cleaning
you
because
can
it's
clean
gonna be
it, yeah.
easily cleaned.
Yeah, but like
I don't
this
want to talk
is-
about cleaning
this is
vaginas after
sounding-
everything we've seen today.
This is sounding like a horror doll.
No.
You can just take her
Hyper-
body, but you can take her head off.
Yeah. Hyper realism freckles.
Hyper realistic freckles.
Can you just go
Yeah.
to Amazon and see what the best one we get on
Yeah.
Amazon is?
Yeah,
Alright, well,
I don't
let's
want
go
to deal
the-
with any of these specialty stores.
let's
I'm
go with the inflatable.
screenshotting. I'm not allowed to. Oh, they don't allow you to screenshot the website.
Did it actually
this
pop up?
the website actually denied my screenshot.
Wow, I've never seen that before.
I
This
have.
action isn't allowed. This action isn't allowed.
Like YouTube won't let you screenshot movies. It just goes black.
That's crazy.
That's really weird.
Okay.
Don't
All
know what to
right.
tell you, dog.
So get your laptop out, get that website up, take a picture of the laptop.
All right. You want me to
screen.
do it on Amazon?
Yes.
Okay.
You can screenshot on Amazon.
You could also just get a mannequin. It doesn't have to be a sex
No,
doll.
it does.
No.
We
Yeah.
stipulated that it does. That decision has been made.
I just think
Full body.
if it's just
Awful.
sitting out here, if you've had too much to drink or something, you might violate it. You might
How much do
actually.
you think I have to drink?
Awful.
I
I
mean,
mean, just sitting here
I'm
drinking
just
by
saying-
myself,
I mean, if I had too much to drink, I might violate it.
which is why it should not go home
And
with
if
you.
I would do it, then
Then James
I
would
automatically
definitely do
would.
it. There's an awful lot of no heads.
this is not what I thought we would be talking about.
Listen,
I like
after
this.
what we recorded before this,
Oh
I
my
thought that this
God.
is exactly what we were
That is
talking
exactly
about.
what we're
Oh,
going to
no.
be talking
about.
about.
Holy shit.
What did you just record?
I can't.
We can't say it on the podcast.
Oh, okay.
I can't even.
Did
Did you watch a
Try.
movie?
No,
No.
we played it. We played a game.
It wasn't a
Oh.
game. It was a
So
book.
It was a
book.
visual novel.
It was a book with pictures.
It was a visual novel
and
where
the pictures were disturbing.
where some scenes were animated and you heard noises.
You heard noises in all the scenes, but
I think I know what you're talking about. I think somebody was telling me about this today.
yeah,
Yeah,
there are a lot of these.
there's a lot of them.
This
but
one was
yes.
free on Steam.
So
It was very exciting.
I was entertained.
I'm just gonna
I-
say,
I don't like that. I can hear myself breathing.
here's
I
the
I'm
only
congested.
here's the only thing I'll say about it. There was a slider. There was an option to have anal enabled or disabled, and it was enabled by default, and I kept it that way.
I can only imagine what this was.
It was great. I was cracking up throughout.
You were trying to read for the plot.
I was trying to read the plot, and he kept like, it was a visual novel with actual dialogue and a plot, and he just kept typefasting. He's like, no.
You're like one of those people who clicks past the video. Like,
not all for what?
If you were playing Halo, would you skip the little videos?
The cutscenes? No.
Yeah. Good. So you're not
because
a cutscene.
At the end of that cutscene, I get to play the game. When the entire game is cutscenes and also doesn't matter because it's a porno, it doesn't matter.
You just gave away what it was.
Well, yeah. I think that was implied by the fact that I said that the anal thing was enabled.
Yeah. But like, so when you watch those...
A girl peed on us.
Oh, is it like first person?
Some of it.
Wow.
I thought we were going to go back to the debate about what was considered a golden shower.
I didn't say she golden showered us. I said she peed on us. And that is accurate by whatever definition.
Well, that is
she
a golden shower. Right?
No,
but she didn't.
We discussed this.
She didn't pee on us.
Okay, so let me describe the scene.
Yes, expert of opinion, because that was definitely.
Let me describe what was going on. Okay, so we were banging this chick in the bathroom of an airplane.
Gross.
Door was open.
Yeah, we had the option to have the door open, and we decided to have the door open, and no one stopped us. If you're gonna
go to the Mile High Club, you might as well, if you can even like up that, you know what I mean?
You might as well
just have the door open. Because no one's gonna believe you if they don't see that.
Yeah, you gotta film it.
Yeah.
You gotta have an audience.
Because that's gonna make like the news, the nightly news.
We were fucking this chick in the ass, as you do.
From behind. You have to specify that you're doing behind. All right.
Over the sink.
Yeah. Finished. That was good. In the butt, of course. Question window pops up. Do you like golden showers? I clicked.
We said yes.
Obviously. And then she like a little bit of pee came out.
And then she peed. But like
Are these like cartoon people?
Yes.
Yeah, like 3D animation. but like no, the thing is you're doing her from behind and you like finish and he took a step back and then she peed. That's not a golden shower because she did not pee on us.
And even if she did, I don't think that counts.
I love Jordan's face. Jordan's face is like,
do you want to be here for part 2 when we continue the adventures?
Yeah.
I think a golden shower.
Like you have to actually like pee on the person.
It has to be all. Oh yeah.
I think it needs to be.
It can't even just be like on the leg. It has to be like all over.
Oh, yeah.
Needs to be the first and foremost like action.
Have you ever accidentally clicked on something like that?
Accidentally, no.
Oh, I didn't want to see this. Accidentally.
Accidentally, no.
Gross.
Listen, you're scrolling through Reddit, you're just gonna see that.
No, I think there's occasionally. I mean, if we're completely out myself, I mean, why not? We're already here. Everything we discussed. Yeah, like sometimes you click videos and you're watching them and you don't expect and you don't. But like that isn't the topic. The title doesn't say anything with golden showers, and you're watching a video, and then all of a sudden it happens, and it just happens.
And you're not sure how you feel about it.
And then I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, I wasn't expecting.
I'm
to
okay.
Take this turn.
Listen, I'm just gonna say this right now. Pee is fine if that's what you're into.
I mean, yeah.
You do you.
I think it causes like skin problems.
I don't know if it does. Because it's
if you're
mostly
repeatedly
water.
Getting showered upon.
Oh, maybe like repeatedly.
But you're doing it in the shower and you presumably rinse off immediately after. And I mean, pee is sterile.
In the shower?
Yeah, because you don't want to get it all over your floor, obviously.
No, you want to get it all over your partner.
I think the shower.
In the shower.
I think the shower is the most.
I don't think that was the golden shower thing.
So like yeah, like
it
that's.
Is.
But I'm saying like it doesn't have to be in the shower.
It doesn't have to be, but it is normally.
Not what I saw.
The shower.
Not what I saw.
Or it's like outside. You don't just do it on your floor.
No, or you put like a towel down.
I think the
tarp down.
A tarp down is what I mean.
But I kind of I agree with James. I agree with James that I think like if you should do it, I mean you do. Everyone do you.
If I look up golden showers right now, 85% of those videos are in a shower.
That's what I'm gonna look up tonight.
Go for it. Send a screenshot.
I think the cleanest one.
I'm not looking that up on my phone. I can't delete the browsing history on my phone. I don't know.
Yes, you can.
I've tried.
So that's why I did incognito photo on my phone.
Yeah.
I don't know how to delete the browsing history on my phone.
No, I got a really old beat up laptop. And
that's specifically for that stuff.
Specifically,
laptop.
Yes, specifically for stuff like that.
You need like a 15-year-old laptop that barely
got.
functions.
Yeah.
Has like nothing on it.
10 minutes
to
start up.
Yes.
I want to
yes.
see.
And
I
you
wanna
have
see
to
the colors
constantly
on their faces.
and you have to put it on the charger. Like it has to be
Yes.
plugged into the wall.
No,
Okay.
that is my
That's right.
laptop.
That's right. That's
That's
mine
my
too.
laptop.
That's mine too.
Yeah.
So
if
There's
it's
a weird-
unplugged
specifically for
yeah,
that.
even
Like
yeah.
a second, if it's unplugged, it dies.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
gone.
That's
It's
my
gone.
laptop. And then it's also like you have to does yours tell you to update your Adobe Flash
Yes,
from like
and
2010
yeah,
or something
and it tells
crazy?
me, and it's like, hey, you should update Windows to Windows
then I say
10, and
no.
I'm like, when Windows 11 is out already, and I'm like, fuck no, I'm not updating to Windows 10.
mine if you hit if I hit Chrome
Yeah,
and nothing pops up. You have to hit the Chrome button multiple times like
it's yeah,
and then
it
the
takes
internet
forever.
comes up.
Yes, yes,
And it loads everything fine. It's just like it's startup time slow
Yep.
as hell. And then if
Yep.
like the second it's disconnected, just
Oh, and then my audio jack thing is really messed up considering how old it is. So like I
mine-
have to like
yes.
push it in really weirdly, and hopefully it doesn't sort of unplug itself.
Yeah.
I live by myself though, so it doesn't really matter.
my audio jack doesn't work because the little thing you plug in,
Yeah.
whatever you call it, the connector thing
3.5 millimeter.
snapped off inside of the thing and I could never get it out.
God.
And so you know how like most laptops you can take the back off,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
so
yeah.
you can't do that on
No,
this
you
one.
can't do that. That one.
And also the DVD player, the CD player on the side.
Yeah, that's just say I still
it
have one on that one.
pops
Oh,
out.
it's mine
But,
does
like,
too. It's
and
so
then
broken.
You gotta like cram it in.
Yeah.
It's great.
Then you use it for 10 minutes and then you put it away and then it dies and then whenever you
And it dies.
and then it dies and then
Yeah.
whenever you decide to use it again, it all depends on whatever. I don't know.
People are crazy.
Why?
What? Do you just use your phone?
Yes, because
Why?
I know how to delete the fucking browser history because I'm not
Well,
caveman.
well, good for you. We're fucking apparently too old to know how to delete a browsing history from our
I'm
phone.
gonna look up something right now. I'm gonna show you
it's
how to
also,
delete my
like-
browsing history.
Also, I don't know.
I
I'm
mean-
just so used to using a computer.
Yeah,
My
it's
phone's
just
a
so
little
much
weird.
easier.
I mean, sometimes like Reddit's, you know, like there's a lot of shit on Reddit. I mean,
Let's go to
what are you? Okay.
youporn.com.
X videos is
What are
probably
you on there
better.
right
I
now?
mean,
All right, we're on YouPorn.
Oh
oh,
god.
We're
right.
looking at
We're
pornography.
looking at pornography right now.
We're gonna go up
It's
to
a
the.
weird episode.
We're gonna go home.
I love these episodes.
We're
for some
gonna
reason.
hit
Go-
the two dots. We're gonna hit history, and then we're gonna delete these.
Okay, so let me show you my phone then
Okay.
and see
I
if
was
you
looking
can
at
delete
Mark
it.
Wahlberg on a plane.
Mark Wahlberg on a plane.
All right,
I'm
Okay.
gonna close all of our tabs.
I'm
Okay.
hitting the 3 buttons.
Okay.
I'm hitting history,
Yep. Sometimes you have to hit it twice. The
clear
X.
browsing data, clear data, clear.
Jordan's doing it.
It's now
Mhm.
clearing my browsing data. But my point is, if I'm on Google and I type in something fucked up,
Yeah.
and then that pops up immediately when I get back on Google. So, yeah. So for example, I just hit back, and that's the last thing I looked up.
You have to hit home.
What do you mean home?
You have to hit the home
Alright,
button,
hold
otherwise
on.
it's
I'm
gonna
gonna-
save in the cache.
I don't know what the home
I'm
is.
The home button in the upper left-hand corner.
Oh, what is this?
It'll just take you to the homepage of Google.
Okay, fine. I'll do that history. Oh, look at that. Okay.
Oh my
Thank
word!
you.
You guys. Oh.
Look at all the houses I was looking at in Zillow.
Wait, you're
Wow,
looking at houses
that was
too?
a lot of houses I was looking at in Zillow. Yeah, like
I was looking at
Houses or apartments?
houses.
I was
they
looking
have
at houses
actual
earlier.
houses.
Not like I can ever afford one. I just like
Oh my
looking at
word!
them.
I fucking did like seeing what I could get pre-approved for a loan.
Mm-hmm.
These people are fucking idiots.
Hmm.
They
do you
were
mean?
like, send us like where you're looking so we can get
Hmm.
like a property tax
Hmm.
thing. I was like, whatever, here you go. This is what I'm looking for. This is how much I pay in right now, including heat and hot water. So this is how much I would like my total payment to be around so that I can, like afford to live. And they were like, okay, if we do this, we can get your loan payment to be $1,200. And I was like, you fucking morons. That doesn't help me because then I have to pay for heat and hot water on top of that.
Yeah, and then that's only your loan payment. But then if you don't put down 20%, does that include your principal interest and all of this other? Like you have to add this like insurance if you don't put down 20%. That's not part of your loan.
It's ridiculous.
You know.
Also, I don't understand how their math works because if you divide the number
Were you actually talking to a bank, or were you doing this through
I did both.
like okay? Because like when a couple of years ago when I wanted to buy a house, I went through a whole entire bank and I did get approved for a loan. And then they asked me for my employment history and why did you not work for 2 months? Because COVID happened. Oh, right. You know, like it was all this like other stuff. And I think I got approved for like 120,000 for a house.
I got approved for 150. Suck it.
I was only making $15 an hour at the time. So.
120,000 for a house.
Yeah, that's not enough. Not for around
It's
here.
not enough now. But like before the whole entire housing market got really bad, like most houses were like 100,000.
I was looking at houses there. I was like, oh, 65,000. That's not bad. Where are they located? Fort Kent.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, at the Fort Kent.
I don't want to live 4.5 hours away.
In the middle of nowhere.
That would suck. Get like 2 mega. You guys gonna want to fly up every week for the podcast?
You could just buy some land and then get some shipping containers.
That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna buy
you don't
land.
Do that.
I was gonna buy land and then get a prefab home and then like because there's a lot of work you even have to fix with prefabs, and I was gonna do all this stuff. And then I was gonna look into like like an almost destroyed house, but it had good bones. You know, it's like they like calling it good bones.
You could also just not fix that up and like,
or like bulldoze it and then create a new house, or
no, just live in a drafty, creepy old house. That's what
I think that
do.
legally you're not allowed to.
Who's gonna know?
I like remodeling homes.
No.
I was really almost gonna buy this 5-bedroom house with a finished basement.
5-bedroom.
Yeah, 5-bedroom house, finished basement, almost on an acre of land. There was a whole bunch of trees and there was a little river, so I had like access to a river and a boat dock, and it was like 135,000.
Somebody died in that house.
I wouldn't care.
Near like
I'm just saying, like there's a dead body in that backyard.
That's awesome.
And but it was really gross, and it looked like it hadn't been updated since the 50s. So like all the appliance was really old and stuff like that.
One of those old lead fridges?
It was like all like it was, and it was.
That's an upgrade, not a downgrade.
So I was like, oh really? A lot of this is just probably cosmetic. And then I was like, I even sometimes like the like really old style, and then I just like would fix up things here and there.
I love that old style.
And I was gonna do it. But then I was like, oh, let me think about how much I would probably put into it. And then I told the guy, I was like, I'll give you 85,000 for this house. And he was like, no, I have very interested in people here. There's going to be a bid war. And I said, and this was like in July, literally like July of this year. Like that wasn't that long ago. And I was like, ooh, if September hits, when September hits and you have no offers, 85 still stands.
People were probably just trying to flip it.
And basically it became September and he still didn't sell the place, and obviously I'm broke now, so I was like, I'm not even gonna give you 85.
I'm not gonna go in on it together. Jordan, you want in on this house? 5 bedrooms.
Actually, that would be kind of sweet.
Yeah.
Right?
Wait, where is it?
How many baths?
Vassalboro.
No.
How many baths? I don't want to shit in the same bathroom as Jordan.
It was 2, and then the basement had an unfinished bathroom. Like it had the plumbing and stuff like that, but there was still concrete everywhere. I would have
I'll shit in there.
It's like my Grammy's
I would have put
basement.
like tile on the floor or something like that.
I'll go take a dump.
My Grammy's old house, if you went into the basement, there was just a toilet.
Yeah.
Nothing around.
Yeah.
It's like whatever.
So wait, hold on. 85,000 divided by 3.
Well, no, it would be more than 85,000.
She just said she would pay 85,000 for it.
Yeah, but I'm sure
he hasn't sold it yet.
I don't know. Let me check. Let me check if he sold it.
Yeah, let me see.
So that's $28,333 each.
Let's see if it's still on here.
This is the exciting part of the podcast.
No.
With a 30-year loan, we could do $1,000 a year.
Hell yeah. Like the houses in that town are really cheap, actually.
We pay like $15,000.
Here's what would happen.
Oh, it's not there anymore. Oh, that's sad.
People would start having families
Yeah.
or needing to move or get a different job, and then we would all be
fucked.
owning this house. So that's what would happen in the end.
Well, we can
It's
live
5
there for like
bedrooms.
If it was like a mansion or something with like guest house, I would be like, that would be
Here's the
so
thing.
cool.
That's
That
different, yeah.
because then
We do
you
it
could still
up.
have your like family and stuff.
Let's
We
have a
do
little
it for, like,
community.
Yeah,
3 or 4
dude,
years.
let's just start a cult.
Listen,
paid off.
there's a compound in the
Mhm.
town of Friendship that's really expensive. I think it's like $7 million, but like it could be our whole little town.
Yeah, but we'd have to find people to live in it. Is the issue.
Yeah, I mean,
This
we
is
can find
wait,
people.
our
We're
own
pretty
town?
charismatic.
No,
I
we're
mean,
not.
I don't know. I watched this movie a couple nights ago.
yeah.
These like hipster liberal people from Austin, Texas.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
They bought a town somewhere.
Yep.
It did not work out for them at all.
Oh.
This guy showed up, fucking leather face mask on with a chainsaw. He killed everyone except for one woman got away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here it is. $7.9 million.
For
Oh,
the
I could-
entire compound?
It's 20 acres.
Why don't we just start
it's-
trying to win the Mega Millions?
The Powerball?
Yeah, it's nine
You guys want to
bedrooms,
go
7.5
split
baths.
the Powerball?
Yeah, I'm down.
Here's what we should do with this house that Ashley's going to buy.
Uh-huh.
We split it 3 ways. We pay it off in like 2 years. And then I get the house.
Yeah, no.
Fuck. No.
Just think about it.
I mean, it's very lovely, like little community. It's multiple houses.
If we could get
Um,
another kitchen in there, I think that would be good.
Oh, in the like the place I was talking about before.
Yeah. So then when I'm making my mac and cheese at 10 o'clock, Jordan could be making his whatever he's making.
Yeah, like I think the only thing I really didn't like about that place is I think the ceilings were only 7 feet tall because it was a house from like the
That's not a problem.
50s. But like you're
7 feet
We'll walk
tall.
around
no,
on
no,
our
no,
knees.
no. But like this is like 9.
It's not 9.
No.
It's not 9, 8.
No, I was thinking 7's way too short.
Maybe 8.
Yeah, like
I can touch my
7's
ceiling.
short.
I feel like so you can't even
Because
jump
I'm
up and
because
down.
I was gonna say
house.
because I'm 5'6" and it was like
Oh,
so they
were
had
you
like
in
they
it?
had like yeah I
Oh,
walked in
okay.
I walked in the house, right?
I thought you were looking at pictures.
No, I actually like toured it and everything like that. They had like a ceiling fan and like the ceiling fan like was like right here to me.
That's how you're going to die.
So it could just like
We can
super
raise the
bad.
ceiling.
That's gonna be some Final
Yeah, that's
Destination
what I wanted to
shit
do.
right
Is
there.
I would have wanted to raise
We
the
can raise the
ceiling,
ceilings, it's fine.
and then it was a
It's not that hard.
and it was a raised basement.
We've done it
so
before.
like the living room, I would
Yeah,
would
but maybe-
install some French doors, create like have a little deck.
The reason
Be so cute.
the ceilings are so low is because that's where the bodies are stored.
Maybe.
Oh,
Like,
that's
there's a little
insulation
crawl
too.
space
We
in
want to get
there.
rid of. We don't want to get rid of those bodies, or those will keep the heat in.
And then there was a garage with like a chicken coop, so we can have chickens.
Jordan likes chickens.
We can have
I
chickens.
do like chickens.
He fed my pumpkins to his chickens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Oh.
if they. I'm assuming they ate them.
The moldy pumpkins.
Yeah, they'll eat anything. I don't give a shit.
Mold is fine. for a
Anytime
chicken.
there's moldy
It's a little
something in the fridge, you
penicillin,
just throw it into
antibiotics.
the
Yeah, they're
chicken
fine.
cube.
You just might not want to eat those chickens for a little while.
They eat their own eggs too.
Yeah,
They're
chickens
not.
do
Yeah.
that.
They're egg laying hens. They're not eating hens.
Well, you can listen. You can eat anything.
And the people who are like, "Oh, just eat it when it's old," like, no,
No.
the meat's different. I would assume.
Yeah.
Plus, they just look disgusting. Like, have you ever seen a sick chicken?
That's why you gotta kill them
Yeah.
when
Like
they're
an
like
elderly
8 months
chicken.
old.
They wander off and they just kind of
Yeah.
stare off into space.
You plump them full of.
They get
Food?
wrinkles too. You can
and,
tell.
Really?
You notice that?
No,
I
I
don't
didn't
look at
notice
chickens.
An
that.
old chicken will have like wrinkled skin,
Mm.
like an old
Mm.
smoker.
Huh.
It's something.
Eating too many moldy
chickens,
pumpkins.
chickens sort of scare me because sometimes
Why?
they can be vicious.
They
and
are
like,
quite mean.
No.
Yeah.
They've always been really nice. The ones that I have. It was
Oh,
the
that's good.
goose. We had a goose that was very aggressive.
Geese will fuck your day up.
Yeah, it attacked me. They punch you. I didn't know they punch.
Punch you.
Yeah, they grab you and they hit you with your wing, and it hurts.
Yeah, they're
Like they really
pretty
like-
muscular.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jeez.
But I will kick a goose in the head.
Oh, I kicked it.
I will
I'm
punch
not
the
studying
fuck
it.
I
out
don't
of a
blame you
goose.
guys.
Yeah.
Even
and I
if
didn't
it was
even
being
do
nice to
anything.
me, I
I
just
didn't.
walk
It
up
just
to it and
came out
punch
at,
it.
like it ran after me.
Yeah.
It just attacked me.
Very territorial, but
I
also their
wasn't even in
territories
its
don't make
territory.
sense.
No, it doesn't make sense.
Anything's
its
their
territory is
territory.
within 10 feet.
Yeah,
of it.
like it's
Yeah.
anything is now its territory.
No, it wasn't even that. I was just like walking back to my car, and it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like it.
Did it try to
seeked
take
people
your
out.
keys? Did it open your car door and like slam your head in the door?
Oh yeah, he did.
Daredevil
and then he
style?
grabbed me by the back of my hair. He grabbed and he just put me on like the sidewalk
The
curb,
curb,
and
yeah.
he fucking curb stomped me. These are all new like fake teeth. These are all
This is all
implants.
implants.
You had to
Like,
get your
all
jaw like,
veneers,
put
you
back
know?
on.
It was bad. The police report, they didn't even believe me.
Yeah.
They said, you know what they told me? I did it to myself. I was like, look at that goose.
Sir,
over
we
there.
have real cases.
What are you telling us about a goose?
It didn't help that Jordan was only
Curb
5 at
stomped
the
by a
time.
goose. Have you ever seen a swan?
Yes.
Oh, they're awful.
Oh, they're so beautiful.
I mean, they're pretty, but they're awful.
can also
they're so
move.
mean.
Very fast.
They actually.
One
One time I
bit me
saw them.
before.
The one that I saw actually really liked me.
Really?
It was bizarre. It came over and it was looking at me, and so my friend was like, "Whoa, look at that!" We were like, 12-ish, I think, 10 or so. And then anytime he would get near me, it would turn to him and it would go, and then he would back off, and then it would go back to looking at me, like it was in love with me. It was
Do you
really
think it
weird.
was like the
Kindred
hippogriff from
spirit.
Harry Potter? Do you think you got a connection
yeah,
with
you
it?
have a little connection with the swan.
Did you get on its back and fly away?
No, but it really liked me. I don't. Can a bird find a
Fall in love with a person? I don't think so.
No, can a bird like find something aesthetically
Pleasing.
pleasing?
You're like,
You know what
I
I
don't
mean?
know. I don't.
know.
Because there's
Oh.
something about the way I looked at it. Just
They can
liked.
definitely recognize people's faces,
Yes.
or some of them can, like
Yeah.
crows.
Right, but like
I don't know if
I think
swans have
pigeons
that
can
ability.
too, right?
it's like I didn't have any food or anything. It just saw me and
Pigeons are
came
like
up to me, and
rats.
it was just like seemed super friendly to me and nobody else.
How much money were you like holding out $100 bill?
I was, like I just said, maybe like 10 or 12-ish.
So-
So
Yeah.
I
Are
don't
you
think
saying
I.
that 10-year-olds
yes.
aren't able to
If
hold
you had
$100
a
bills?
$100 bill when you were that age, like you were doing better than me.
I don't think
I
I'd
would-
seen a $100 bill at that age.
No, I would. Most money I had that I thought was really awesome. I think I was like when I was that young. I think I had usually like $20.
Yeah, $20
Time
was
to
a
time.
big deal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
Sometimes
was
you get a 50.
hell of a lot. Oh, see, I would
So,
go.
but that sounds like you came from a rich family.
Listen, you're not wrong.
I collect all the bottles on the side of the road.
Oh, okay.
That's how I got all my money.
Yeah, that was your oil.
That was very
oil business.
resourceful.
Yeah, no, you can actually like if you're a kid, yeah. It's
Oh,
pretty good.
I used to save all my cans. I would wait till I have 8 bags worth of them. I've once gotten like $40-something back.
I thought you were
from
about to
all
say
the cans.
$500.
No.
I was like, holy fuck.
That's That's 5 cents per
$500.
can. That would have been a lot.
Well, if you do the Kramer Newman thing, where
Mhm.
you like drive to, where's the one that's 10 cents instead of 5 cents, Connecticut or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Which is very illegal.
Yeah. You just steal a mail truck.
Maybe New York.
It's not New York.
It's not New
Because
York.
Seinfeld takes place in New York.
Oh, right. Yes. Obviously, they left New York. Yeah, Connecticut.
Come on.
Totally.
Yeah, I
Dude,
mean,
shit
Come
together.
on, I know.
if you just like park your car and walk up the road collecting bottles,
Mm.
like if you just did that like every day, you make bank.
Oh, I bet.
Not as much as you would by going to work.
That's true. But
I just want to put that out there. This is
the
not a
guy
life
who
hack.
did this was not going to work.
Well, I would go to work if I would
He's a
actually
retired
get
guy who was
called into
bored.
work.
Yeah, well, we tried.
Yeah,
Didn't we?
That's true.
I
I asked to go into work and I got
Oh.
no work. So
yeah, well,
My stomach's on fire.
there was a.
what?
I'll tell this
No.
Simpsons thing, and then we can Jordan can go shit his brains out or whatever.
Oh no, I don't need to shit my brains out. I just ate the spicy food because I didn't know it was spicy,
Oh.
Interesting.
and it cost me $6.66.
There you go.
Oh,
And then it
That's a
turned
good
out it was this
sign.
That's a
burning
good
hut.
sign.
People don't
Um,
even know what that means.
The Simpsons, Homer steals a bunch of sugar,
Mhm.
and he's trying to do door-to-door sugar sales. And he comes home one day and he's like, "Look, Marge, I found $1 waiting for the bus. So, joke's on you. You said I wouldn't get any money doing this." And she's like, "Well, while you were out earning your dollar, you didn't make $80 at the power plant." Work called and they said, if you don't come in on Friday, you might as well not even show up on Monday. And he goes, "Woo, 4-day weekend."
Yeah.
And then it rains and all the sugar goes away.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can work
Homie.
on Monday. It's been like almost a week and a half since I worked. I
Yeah,
need
well,
to
maybe you
pay
shouldn't
my
fake being
bills.
sick.
I had COVID.
Allegedly.
Too.
Is that why they won't let you back?
No.
No,
The company doesn't
they
care.
don't care. But
Well,
I was
you have
like,
2 jobs then.
but no,
No, just the one.
just the one.
No.
I was like, hey, I feel better. If you have work for me, like, let me know. Nothing.
Well, this is kind of like a job.
This is kind of like a job.
It's a job for me.
That's yeah.
Yeah,
A
James
job
says
with
that
no
we're
money.
not friends. We're coworkers.
We are.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're
Oh,
still And I said,
well.
no, I go to your house and we're on the podcast. He's like, yeah, that's work. So I'm like, we're also
this is not
coworkers on the
work.
podcast.
Maybe not. It's not work for you guys. I have to wake up tomorrow and I have to edit all of this.
I mean, you don't have to. That's the thing. You have to go to work,
I don't have to go to work.
but you got to go to work.
I don't have to.
Work.
You
That's not
sing
even-
Fifth Harmony.
I think I was trying to.
But the phrase is
think
you don't
Jordan's having a
you don't
stroke.
gotta go
You
to
don't
work.
gotta go to work.
You gotta
but
go to
you-
work,
but
work,
you
work.
gotta go to work. You don't gotta go to
Go
work,
work.
work, but you
But
gotta
you
go
gotta-
to work, because she's
Think
saying
of
you
it
gotta
like
go
what
to
you-
work on her body.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't know. I don't remember something.
What are you guys talking about?
It was a
Never heard this
song
song. You don't
No.
gotta
from
go
like
to work.
2015.
Oh, yeah,
it
that-
was not from the 60s, so James
No,
doesn't know
yes,
what
he
it was.
wouldn't know.
I listened to the Beatles and the Who. What do you want from me?
Yeah, that's
fucking
true.
know who any of
Just
these
turn
people
on the
are?
radio and
No.
learn something about pop culture.
Oh, we
Yep.
can talk about Revolver. I forgot
If
we talked
have
about.
to.
I forgot that we you asked a question about it earlier. You're like, is that a thing?
Did it suck?
Yeah, apparently.
So it's worse than the album, the mixing from the 60s?
Well, probably not, but it's not as good as the 2009 in a lot of cases.
Mm.
The mix is fine. It's how it was delivered. It was bad. So the box set was like over $200. All of the vinyls were cut really improperly. Like there's just huge quality control issues with all of the vinyls. Half of the box set was the mono mix, which everybody who was gonna spend $200 on a Beatles box set already has because it came out in 2009. And the actual FLAC files are compressed instead of uncompressed, which is what you would hope for with FLAC files. Which, if nobody knows what that is, it's like lossless audio codec. If that means anything. And it didn't come with any Blu-ray discs of the music, so you didn't get like a 7.1 surround sound mix or 7.2 surround sound mix. So it didn't come with most of the things that people would have wanted, and it was way overpriced.
Mm.
To put that into perspective, Pink Floyd is doing a very similar thing with The Wall.
Love that album. It's
and
my favorite.
It comes with all the uncompressed FLACs. It comes with Blu-ray discs with all of the different mixes. It comes with like a bunch of extra shit that's never been heard before.
Mm-hmm.
$20.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So Pink Floyd's better. We get it.
I
Yep.
mean,
No, Roger Waters sucks.
I think I'd rather listen to The Wall than Revolver.
yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Revolver's pretty
I
good.
love
The
that
Wall's
album. The
like
Wall's so
listening to a
good.
movie.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
it's like a
All the music just also like runs into each other.
Right, it's
and
like
this
it's like a
whole
movie.
entire. Yes, it's
I don't know.
so
When
good.
you listen to music, do you like picture stuff?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's like the perfect album for just imagining something.
Yeah,
Plus,
It's pretty-
there's also the movie too,
The
which is pretty
movie.
crazy.
yeah, it's pretty
You
good.
seen it?
No.
You listen to The Wall?
Yes.
Yeah. You like it?
So,
It's pretty good.
so good. All the rest of Pink Floyd's music, I can take it or leave it. I don't like that much. It's The Wall. The Wall's so good.
Moon
is the best album
of all time.
That's usually if you say you like The Wall, usually people are like, "Oh, that's not even that." I'm like, dude, I'm not even a Pink Floyd fan. Okay,
No, yeah,
I'm
I'm
a
not.
fan of that album.
I'm not. I'm just to say I'm not either. And I've listened. I'm like,
Like-
I know Money and Time and like all these
Yeah.
other songs, but like, I don't like them as much as The Wall. The
I
Wall is
mean,
very good.
I don't really give a shit about any of
I
it.
think the
I don't care.
"Wish You Were Here" is a really good album
That's-
if you've ever listened to that.
That's good. That one's not bad.
I think my favorite album is Tommy by The Who.
Tommy, I think I've never listened to that.
You should listen to it. It's pretty good.
I'll check it out.
It's got some bangers on it. Pinball Wizard.
I don't like that song. What else is on it next?
Yeah, what else?
What is it? Is it?
It's
was
just
I
all Pinball Wizard on loop. No, it's got
Pinball Wizard. Yeah,
got
no.
to be a twist.
Yeah, no.
It's got Go to the Mirror. If you haven't listened to the album, you probably don't know any of the songs.
I'm sure. Well, no. I know Pinball Wizard.
Yeah, but everybody knows Pinball Wizard.
You'd have to tell me, like, you'd have to sing it, or like, if it's something I've heard on the radio, then I would have heard it.
Me, it's the Rumors album from Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that album. It's so good. I was supposed to say, there's a lot of people who have polarizing opinions of Fleetwood Mac, and I know people they either like love Fleetwood Mac because I love Fleetwood Mac, or they like hate Fleetwood Mac.
All right.
Stevie Nicks was coming to Bangor.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Oh.
She already was there.
Oh, damn.
1921.
I'm always missing concerts.
Huh?
What was the song on this album? 1921.
How's it go?
Sing
So
for
you
us,
think
James.
21 is gonna be a good year?
Nope, never heard it.
All right.
No.
Amazing Journey.
Amazing Journey.
I don't think
Like
that's how the song goes.
Yeah, then never heard it.
Eyesight to the Blind.
You bring eyesight to the
I
blind.
don't think that's how it goes. Christmas.
Christmas. Soon it will be Christmas
time.
Day.
Nope.
Is it not that one?
No, never heard it.
It's Christmas is. Hold on, let me look up the lyrics to Christmas. Christmas.
Ugh, you know what I really want to listen to right now?
Yes.
That song with Michael Jackson in it and Paul McCartney. I don't know why I just thought of that. You ever heard that song?
No. Here
Say.
are the lyrics to
It's
Christmas.
fucking weird. It's Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson is a weird combination.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the faces of the children? They get so excited, waking up on Christmas morning, hour before the winter sun has ignited.
Oh my god, I actually think I might know that one.
They believe in dreams and all they mean,
You're not
including
singing
heaven's
it, though.
generosity. Well, I'm going to be too close to the actual music and it's going to get copyright strike.
I doubt that. Just sing it to me. I don't know. That doesn't
I don't
sound
know
familiar.
if
I'll
Seabed
play
didn't
some
get
of it.
copyright striked. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
I don't
I have
think-
something to do at the very end of this podcast that we
Because I
said
also
we were
did
going
a
to do.
very
we never
good
did.
Dreams intro there.
Cousin
Yeah.
Kevin is a song on here. The Acid
Super.
Queen.
Wait, what's the Acid Queen? She's an acid queen.
So no.
So no. Nope.
Can make him right. I'm gonna stop playing that before we get copyright strike.
I like the music that goes like, you know what I mean, like that stuff.
Yeah.
Like I just got the new Slipknot album, and it's actually not. What the fuck? No, I've never listened to that.
It's a good album.
I think I've heard that one.
I don't know. Oh, didn't they play at like the Super Bowl?
Probably.
Were they at the Super Bowl at one point?
We're the Who at the Super Bowl. Ashley, head researcher.
Head
Why the
researcher?
fuck am I looking up song titles? That's your job. I'm gonna kick you out of the credits.
Was the Who at Woodstock? Okay.
Oh, the Who.
What's this meme when my phone says VFC CV X VCD X VNV DV VNV, and it's just scrolling it? I've never seen that before.
No idea.
My phone gonna be okay?
I don't know. I think your phone might have a virus.
They
They invented the Super Bowl.
No, it said the Who invade the Super Bowl halftime show 2010.
There you go.
Wow, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
How do I remember that?
Well, it wasn't that long ago. Oh, speaking of
Because I was
2010.
gonna say, because we feel like it wasn't a long time ago. We were in
'cause
high
we
school. We
missed
were in
like
high school.
3 years of COVID, and then you guys are super old, so it's like not that long ago.
3 years of COVID. No, COVID years don't count.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, everybody shaves off a couple
So
years.
it was actually
of
like
their age
it was
because
only
of
like
COVID.
6 years ago.
Like
Right.
6 years. That's not that long.
Yeah. See.
Right.
So, you guys watched the Avatar 2 trailer?
That
No.
came out now.
All right, send it to both of you, thinking that you would watch it.
No, you didn't.
Did you?
Yes, I
On
did.
what?
Snapchat.
Snapchat?
No, you
You
didn't.
you send me a lot of videos that I do watch occasionally.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't send it to me.
I absolutely.
I think you did because I was like, oh, is that finally a movie now?
Yep. Thanks,
so,
guys. Really making the podcast work here.
Is that what you want? Did you want to talk about? Oh no! I have seen this. No,
Okay.
you right. I actually did watch this.
Jordan.
You never sent it to me.
I definitely did.
No, you didn't.
It got deleted.
He didn't send it recently.
You sent me, like, how long ago?
Over 24 hours ago, so it was deleted. I sent it on the day it came out.
Yeah.
Which was Wednesday.
2 days ago. Yeah. No, I remember I looked at this because I was like, there's no fucking way this movie has a trailer. I mean, this like movie has a trailer
it's
already.
Coming in December.
Yeah. So I remember I like.
All you did is last night you sent me There Will Be No More Encore. And then you sent me a Zillow thing. And that was it.
Do you not understand how Snapchat works? It deletes it after 24 hours. It goes away.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Yeah, it does. Everything deletes after 24 hours.
Days ago?
I saved those. That's why they're gray.
Yeah.
Well, no, because you can set it.
No, you can set it to either immediately after somebody looks at it or 24 hours after.
Well, mine's the maxed out one.
24 hours.
And you sent that to me less than 24 hours ago.
2 days ago on Wednesday.
So it's 48 hours ago.
Nope.
Oh.
It's 48.
I don't know. I probably thought it was.
So what did you want to talk?
I just wanted to see what you guys thought about it.
Is that's The Shape of Water or some shit?
I thought it was The Shape of Water. It's The Way of Water.
The Way of Water, yeah.
I swear it was The Shape of Water.
I am.
Well, that's another movie.
I'm not too.
That's the one where she has sex with the Loch Ness monster.
Yes.
Yeah, Avatar 2.
Or the creature from the Black Lagoon. Sorry.
I'm not too excited about it. The first movie, like I said, was kind of bland and boring.
Yep.
And you sent me a lot of videos about, like, you sent me a video a long time ago about, like, the musical aspect.
Oh, yeah.
And
How
everything like
it was
that,
like the
and how,
perfect analog
and
for
it was the perfect analog for, like,
because they just ripped the music apart and made it shit.
yeah, because, you know, like,
Oh my god.
James Cameron wanted music that, like, no one's ever heard before.
James
and
Cameron didn't know what he wanted.
They're like, we got you. And they created music that no one's ever heard before. And James Cameron listened to it and he's like, no one's going to understand this. Let's just do generic music. Like, that was basically what it was like. And
It was
like
the music,
on.
the original composition was like these beautiful, like, it was based on like ethnic tribes in Africa
and it was so
shit.
like atonal, and it was so
like,
bizarre to listen to, but it was
they
so
have
beautiful.
different size fingers, so they would play it differently, and this is how it might sound. And James Cameron was like, this sounds like shit. We're going to do like regular music.
Yeah.
So, you know.
So I'm not too excited.
It looks good. Like visually, it looks good.
Visually, but that's what even the first one was known for. It was visually, beautiful.
The water looks spectacular in this.
Yes.
I'm gonna see it in 3D.
Yeah. You should go see it in IMAX
3D.
All I
Do they
see
have
is like
IMAX here?
Yeah, in Saco.
somewhere, but I don't know where.
Saco.
Oh, you have to go all the way to Saco
Correct.
to go to an IMAX there?
We live in Maine.
It's Maine. There's nothing here.
Okay, you know, I keep forgetting. I'm
sorry. There's not a fucking IMAX in Augusta.
I wish.
I drove
They should put
2
an IMAX.
hours the other day
Why?
to hang out with a friend.
I've done that before. I did that 2 weeks ago.
We drove like an hour and a half to go walk in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was more like 2 hours. When we went to New Hampshire.
Well, no, that was a mountain. That wasn't. Well, we just got on the wrong trail.
We
So
got lost and we just walked in a circle.
I mean, whatever.
And we stood in some water for a little bit.
that's actually a really cool mountain. Do you like hiking?
I do like hiking. Yeah.
Yeah, we should do that, but actually do the correct trail.
Yeah, don't get lost.
Next year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do it.
There's
Let's do it right now.
Emerald.
Let's do it tomorrow. Ashley's not busy.
I'm off Sunday.
I am.
That'd be so fucking cold. What's the temperature in New
Do we
Hampshire?
have to? Do we have to start wearing orange? Do you think that they?
Well, I don't know if
I don't think anybody's gonna shoot us, but we should not wear orange in the hope that they do.
I was supposed to say, do you think they're there's hunting around there?
I don't think so.
I think it's like I think it's like public land or something. Like I don't think you're supposed to.
Like, is it a park? Because if it's a park, you can't really do that. I think.
No, but it's like a tourist attraction.
Yeah,
This is
very nice. Yeah.
We should go to Mount Washington and then not hike up it, but then we can just take the little thingy up.
Mount Washington will be freezing on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't know if they're still bringing buses up though.
Don't they have like the little tram?
Yeah,
they also have cars.
Cars
Cars can just drive up it too.
I would never drive up
Yeah, that's a mistake.
That's scary.
That's why you get a little bumper sticker that I see everywhere. People are like, this car went up Mount Washington.
Yeah, I bet it did. It looks like a shitty ass car. I bet it didn't look like that going up.
These boots went up Mount Washington, and then they went down on a car because we were concerned about somebody hiking with us not being able to make it back down.
It wasn't me.
And
but that is a thing that I would do.
I felt safe. Yeah, probably. No, you'd make it up there.
Yeah.
I would complain the entire time.
You
oh,
would,
I do
yeah.
that. I do. If
complain
I'm
too?
hiking,
Okay.
and it's
Jordan won't go hiking with me because I'm just sitting there like, oh, it sucks.
well, no, like like I've hiked up like mountains where I'm basically almost going vertically climbing up a mountain, and I will complain, but I've been with people who like we would go halfway up the mountain and be like, let's turn back, I'm so tired. I was like, no, I'm so stubborn, even though I'm dying because I'm a bigger person, so like I get winded easily, but I'm stubborn. I'm stubborn and I will make it to the top. Yeah, like I'm like, no, I've struggled for an hour. We're gonna struggle for another hour going these other 3 miles. Like, no way, we're going. And usually, it was very beautiful at the top. It was like Rockland or something like that.
Usually what happens is Jordan tells me, don't worry, it's not that hard. It's like, so there's a couple steep parts,
I'm
but
that way.
it's mostly like this. And then I get there and then we spend 95% of it climbing basically straight up.
Yeah. I like those, though.
I told you it's straight up for a very short amount of time.
It wasn't short.
It is a short amount.
It wasn't. It was like
you can literally. Okay,
mountain.
I'll show you the mountain and tell me if this looks like it would be it's a strenuous hike, but it's fast.
I'm the type of person who've told my friends during that hike, I'm like, oh, it's a moderate trail, and it wasn't. It was considered a strenuous trail.
And here's the thing.
And I was like, it's moderate, it's fine.
Here's the thing. I am not. I know I look very physically fit and attractive and sexy.
Okay.
Not always the case.
No, it
also
doesn't mean that you have to build up your stamina.
Also, my stamina's fine. Also, I have 35 pounds on my back with my camera.
Oh.
So not only am I heavier, I'm also way off balance.
Okay, so that's where we're hiking to.
Oh, okay.
That's it. Just
okay.
It's steep, but it's not like it's so quick. And then there's a fire tower on top.
It was not quick.
Fire tower.
It took like an hour and a half to get up there.
An hour and a half? I don't think so.
That's not a quick hike.
Oh, I don't like quick hikes though. I like long hikes.
That's fine. Nice. But I don't want the long hike to be straight up the entire time.
Well, we could have gone around the easier trail.
That would have been lame.
Why is my phone yelling at me?
Yeah, why is your phone making noise?
I don't know. It's fucking Bixby trying to come back from the dead.
It's longer, though. Anyway. Beautiful. I miss hiking. Oh, this is
I didn't go hiking all this summer. I was so sad.
Well, just short one. I did the quick ones. But this is where I was trying to get. There's a beach on the other side of it.
Is that when we got lost in that golf course?
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck.
Where did the golf course come up? Like
it's
in
like
this
a private
island.
It's an not an island, but a peninsula.
We had to take a boat to get out there.
It's
that's cool.
Getting a launch. Yeah, we should do that next summer. We should do
I'm not bringing my camera next time.
Bald face.
Yeah, we don't.
Well, you would like your camera on bald face though.
See, that's the fucking issue.
And we'll just leave you behind, and you can take pictures of rocks if you want to.
Like I want to bring my camera over there, but it's so much more difficult.
There's a cool spot in Baldface where it's like there's like a cave and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And it's like you could go in it, but then I was like you could fit. It'd be narrow. Mm-hmm. But then I was like, what if the rock just like slides right now, and I'm just in here? That'd be freaky.
Well, you'll wait 3 days and then you come out.
I've been in like
wait 3 days.
Yeah.
Up north, there's an
think about it.
Getting crushed.
No, just think about being in a cave.
Okay.
Covered in a rock. What happens after 3 days? Come back, rock's gone. Jesus is back from the dead. Easter.
I was say,
I'm not Jesus.
Up north, there's an ice cave, and you have to like go down into the ice cave. There's little like metal rungs
I'm good.
that you step down. Oh, near Baxter State Park. It's in Baxter State Park.
I'm all set. I'm good.
An ice cave.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I've done it before. And there's little metal rungs in the rock, so you can climb down. They're like 2.5 feet apart. Yeah. Like you really, and then there's a jump. There's probably a 4-foot jump, and so you have to have good physical strength if you want to get back up to hold on to the rung and then pull yourself up. Oh, it's so dangerous.
I wouldn't have an issue with that. I'm pretty buff.
I've only went in the summer, so there was hardly any ice. But if you go in the winter, it's like all ice. I don't know how people
global warming gets rid of it.
How people escaped it during the actual ice.
There is one Tumble Down. You went on Tumble Down too.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been to Tumble Down.
Yeah. Did you
I
go
did
on
that
the
with
hardest
one
trail?
hand.
Yes, I've did
Yeah, the one where you get to
trail.
go through that little like rock cave. and
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
fun.
it's so cool.
Yeah. You used to be able to camp up there,
Really?
and then because of COVID, you can't.
I was about to go, and then people ruined it. No.
Yeah, because people were going up there
Mm.
and like there was like human shit and stuff like all through the woods,
Oh.
and people were like littering and stuff.
Of course, people ruin it.
I got to camp up there though.
Didn't you get run off by the rain?
Yes. We went camping, and that was the first time I ever drank. I had one of those Mad Dogs,
Yeah.
you know, with the 3-head thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know. Do they make those anymore? I've never seen a Mad Dog ever. Anyways,
I haven't
this
seen a
big
Mad Dog
orange
in a
can,
long
and it's got
time,
a
yeah.
3-headed dog on it.
Yeah.
It's called Mad Dog,
I haven't seen
and
that
it was
in a
like
long
8%, and I drank one of them, and I got pretty hammered
time.
off of just one, and then we woke up in like half an inch of water
Mm-hmm.
in the tent. I was like hungover as shit,
Uh-huh.
and then my friend just looked at his phone, was like torrential downpours or like severe thunder shower warning for your area.
Ooh.
And so then we were like packing up all our stuff, and we had like so much stuff that the day before, like me and somebody else hiked the mountain twice,
Mm-hmm.
like back to back, just to bring supplies up. And so then we were going down, and it turns out a lot of the trail, like this is all raining.
Yeah.
Turns out a lot of the trails made by like the rainfall.
Yep.
Oh.
So we were just
So where were you walking, Jordan?
in the water.
Oh my god.
It was a really great experience.
Interesting.
At least you like your takeaway was it was a great experience.
Yeah, and he wonders why I
Yeah.
don't want to go just raw dog camping in the Yellowstone with all my camera
I,
equipment.
don't know why
love that shit.
Well, it's great because it's from such like a better, no, I wouldn't say a better time, but like this is gonna sound really weird, and I was actually talking about this with one of my friends. Now that I'm older, stuff isn't as interesting anymore.
Mhm.
Stuff sort
Yeah.
of, you know, but like I almost liked it when I was like dumber.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like nowadays that something like that wouldn't happen because I would check the weather
Mm-hmm.
or have stuff be more prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but that crazy likeness of hiking down a mountain during a thunderstorm,
Yeah.
like in water, like puddles of water, like that's a lot, like that's just a better memory.
Yeah. I understand.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then also like not knowing where anything was when like you first get your car, and you're
Mhm.
relying on the GPS, and it's like telling you where you've arrived at your destination, and it's a graveyard. Like that doesn't happen like any.
No,
that
yeah,
happened
yeah,
to me.
yeah.
But like
Yeah.
that wouldn't happen if I like now because I know where everything is basically,
Yeah.
unless I leave. It's like I miss like not knowing stuff.
Yeah.
Life was like a lot more fun
Yeah.
Before you you
Where
knew.
we got older and
before you
more
just know stuff.
wiser.
Yeah, being
Nicer
wise
where you-
sucks.
It's nicer to be young and dumb.
Oh yeah, like really like and thinking like you can just like live day to day with a part-time job and just do whatever you want with your friends.
Yep. Yeah. You
That's
feel
fantastic.
no real responsibility. Like it's
Oh, yeah.
great.
You guys are making me depressed. I didn't experience any of that.
No, you didn't have a fun.
I just
Oh, yeah,
went
like-
straight
yeah.
into my 30s
I was
apparently.
gonna say
Yeah.
all your friends want to go somewhere downtown and there's no room, so you get in the trunk of your friend's car.
I've
you
never
know,
done
like
that,
you
but-
know, like and you like
Yeah, yeah.
you squish in. It's 2:00 in the morning. You guys are all drunk. You guys go to a hot dog stand. Like it's great. Like it's just good times where I wasn't so worried. You know, you not have existential crisis because you're like almost 30.
I just think it's sad. Like,
working for a
well, it's like
dead-end
even if
job.
you'd still
not
be
dead
like,
end.
even if you'd still be down to like do stuff, I feel like a lot of people like now that when they're like our age, like they either have like kids,
Yeah.
or like
they're-
you know
yeah.
what I mean. So it's like no one, or they're like for whatever reason tired all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
I don't get that. Like a lot of my friends are just like tired.
I'm tired.
Why do you
Yeah.
think most of my friends are like my two best like my two besties are both 22, because like I have a lot of other friends who are like 30 or like the early 30s, and they have kids.
We never
They're
grew up.
married. We never grew up. Like, yeah,
It's gonna take like I'm a late bloomer for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like as far as like stuff goes.
Oh yeah. I was supposed to say mine for like everything.
You guys are
So
old as shit. You're gonna die soon.
No, I don't think so.
late bloomer. Didn't date a person until my first kiss wasn't until I was 17,
Listen,
and
hey,
that was on a dare.
join the club. Mine wasn't a dare.
That doesn't count.
Mine was
though.
a dare. But then I just kissed someone like literally like an hour after that, so it was fine.
Kissed a girl, not like that.
Yeah,
You like
it was
that?
pretty
That
good,
sounded
yeah.
just like her. Just like Katy Perry.
Yeah, how about
So
you going with
just-
Yoko
okay.
Ono?
Well, when she sings a
Firework.
yeah,
by
and it's
Katy
not
Perry.
even. I don't even think she tries. To. She's awesome.
I fucking hate Yoko Ono.
Okay,
God damn.
I think she's cool.
All right, I think Jordan has to
Okay.
go
Let's go.
shit his
This is
pants.
gone
or-
on. No, I don't need to shit
Whatever.
my pants. My stomach is just upset.
Yeah.
Not yet, anyway.
Do you think it's gonna loop again? Who knows?
Everyone have a good day. See you later.